They say one word can change your life. That word isn't yes, it's no. Most people stay stuck because they're too scared to disappoint others. But in the process, they disappoint themselves. In this video, I'm going to tell you the truth about how I built my own brand. From a broken, rejected, bullied girl to a millionaire entrepreneur. And it all started the moment I stopped saying yes to everyone else and started saying yes to me. Growing up, I was always the quiet one. The one who said yes to keep the peace. Yes to friends who mocked me. Yes to relatives who compared me. Yes to a society that said, study, get a job, get married by 25, be a good girl, be like everyone else. I was bullied in my school, mocked for my fashion sense, laughed at when I said, one day I'll build something of my own. So I kept saying yes. Yes to hiding, yes to settling, yes to staying small. But inside, I was screaming. I had dreams, designs, vision. But every time I tried to express them, someone would say, this isn't practical. Fashion, that's not stable. When are you getting married? You're already 25. I was treated like I was running out of time, as if my value expired after a certain age, unless I settled, unless I followed their path. And the more I said yes to them, the more I said no to me. I remember one evening, yet another forced wedding conversation, another round of judgment from relatives. I locked myself in my room and cried into my pillow. Not because I didn't want love, but because no one cared about what I wanted. That night, I made a promise to myself. No more. No more saying yes to their limits. No more living a life they chose for me. That was the night I started learning the art of boundaries. Boundaries aren't about pushing people away. They're about pulling yourself together. I started small, said no to calls that drained me, said no to every conversation that drained my energy, said no to job offers that didn't value me. And you know what happened? People got angry. They called me selfish, arrogant, too ambitious. They said, you'll regret this, but slowly, I began to feel something I hadn't felt in years. Peace. Because when you stop living to please the world, you finally make space to build your own. I used to work 9 to 6 in a job that paid the bills but killed my soul. When I decided to build a clothing brand for women, designed by women for women, I had no savings, no network, no business background, just an old laptop, a stitched up notebook of designs, and this burning voice inside me that said, don't waste another day living their version of your life. I started working before work, during lunch breaks, after dinner. I watched YouTube tutorials, learned design tools, created Instagram pages, reached out to local tailors. I stopped watching TV, stopped mindless scrolling. I even put app timers on my phone to stop myself from falling into the reel trap. Every no to distraction was a step closer to my vision. I prioritized building my designs, connecting with women who resonated with my mission, sharing my story through every single post. And still, I failed. My first launch, I only got 3 sales. Next one, 2 returns. Relatives mocked me behind my back. People laughed and said, who's going to buy your overpriced dress? Still playing dress up with no husband? Why not use that time to look for a match? Even family said, maybe just focus on your job. It's safer. But here's what they didn't understand. I wasn't doing this to be safe. I was doing this to be free. Every no I said to their noise was a yes to the woman I was becoming. You know, the hardest thing to do is say no when you feel alone. To keep saying no when you have no proof your dream will work. But I mastered the art of saying no, not just to others, but to myself. No to self-doubt, no to perfectionism, no to fear based decisions. I stopped explaining my dreams to people who weren't building anything. I stopped seeking validation from those who never clapped when I failed. And the more I said no to what didn't align, the clearer my path became. I wasn't just building clothes, I was building a voice for women like me. Those who are told you can't chase dreams after 25. Business is for men. Your time is running out. And the moment I started owning my NOs, something incredible happened. Clarity, confidence, control. That's the real magic of no. It brings your power back home. And I built my own clock. It took months of heartbreak, trial and error, failed shipments, and crying alone in silence. But then, slowly, orders started coming from women who said, "Your story made me feel seen. Your clothes make me feel confident." Finally, something made for us. From a small bedroom and an idea, I built a community, a brand, and eventually a successful business. Not funded by investors, not handed to me. Built on late nights, rejected dreams, and the power of no. Today, my brand has shipped to 10 plus countries. I've hired 15 women full time. I've crossed 10 million in revenue, not because I followed their path, but because I created my own path. I wasn't too late, I wasn't too ambitious, I just had to say no to being ordinary. And if you're listening right now, stuck in a job, drowning in people's expectations, feeling like you're meant for more, you are. Your empire starts the day you stop giving your energy to everything that doesn't align with who you're becoming. Start a side hustle. Design, sell, teach, create. Use your 9 to 5 to fund your freedom. Say no to what drains you. Say yes to what ignites you. You don't need permission to become powerful. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need one person to start saying no. And that person is you. Make space for your dream. Build in silence, rise from rejection. And one day, the world that once ignored you will say, "How did she do it?" And you'll smile because you know. You said no to the noise and yes to the empire.